Okay, for some reason, the idea behind natural selection is so hard for my students to understand and grasp. The readings aren't working, the worksheets aren't working, nothing is working. So I decided to try something new where I think that they're really not grasping it was the different types of selection. So you have disruptive, directional, stabilizing, and that was really hard for them to grasp. So in order for them to understand that better, I went on Slides AI and I asked it to make me multiple choice questions. And then I printed these out for my students, little cards. So you have A, B, C, and D. I laminated these because I'm extra, but you don't have to do that. And I said, can you make me examples of all these different types of selection? And then I had my students vote on which type of selection they thought it was. So they would hold up B or A or whatever type of selection they thought it was. I had multiple kids come up to me after saying that this helped them so much understand like the concept and the idea. It really got them engaged in the actual lesson because I have a lot of students that sit there and I think just tune me out, which I get it. But I told them, I'm not moving on until you have one of these cards held up. And I think they liked it and I think it worked. I've been using Slides AI for so many things. I mentioned before that I was turning my readings into slideshows. It was turning my lesson plans into slideshows. And this one, I literally just asked, can you give me examples with multiple choice answers? And this is how many slides I want. And it popped out with the most beautiful rough draft I've ever seen in my life. All I had to do was make little tweaks to it. The website I used is slidesai.io. It is literally the best thing ever. I've been using it for pretty much everything. And like I said, it gives you a rough draft of slides and all you have to do is put like your finishing touches on it and they're literally perfect. I've been using them for my own personal use. Sometimes if I want to get my thoughts in order on how I want to do a lesson and how I want to frame it, I'll ask for it to make slides based off of a certain topic and it'll put it in like a really nice order. It just gets my thoughts in my brain in order so I know how I want to structure a lesson. I think this idea was my best idea yet. I'm going to be doing this all of the time. That's why I laminated these because I want to use these over and over. So I think for every unit, I'm going to try to do that at least once because it was so helpful for the kids. So again, if you want to try something like this, it's slidesai.io. It's amazing. Thank me later.